So with that review of the article, I now want to get into the program details of what the UWM program is all about. So the first thing I want to show you is for the UWM program. It's a 30-year fixed rate program. It's available for 1-unit properties. That means single family homes, PUDs, that's planned unit developments. Think of a single family home. It's a single family detached home, but it's in a gated community. That is typically sort of the stereotypical planned unit development. So you got a single family home in a gated community with HOA dues. And then condos. What's disappointing about this program is no manufactured homes. That's unfortunate because manufactured homes, if they're fixed to the land, they have become a pretty affordable option for buyers, particularly first-time home buyers, because they are lower prices. So it's a little disappointing this program is not available for those, but I think that has to do with the fact that the collateral, the manufactured home, is not considered as good as a traditional, what we call stick-built home. So that is one disappointing aspect of the program. The down payment assistance with this program is up to the lesser of 3% or $15,000 of the down payment. Notice it says $15,000 of the down payment, because in some of these transactions, the 3% or $15,000 may not cover the total amount of the 3% difference between the 97% loan and the purchase price. So in some cases, there may still have to be a little bit of a down payment provided, but not the full 3%. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the second lien, we also call it a silent second, is due upon refinance or the sale of the property or the payoff of the property, or when you make your final payment on the mortgage if you pay out the entire loan term. But of course, that's going to happen like 0.1% of the time, because almost nobody keeps a 30-year mortgage and pays it off to term the entire 30 years. That just doesn't happen anymore. There's no monthly payment on the second lien at all. There's no interest accrual on the second lien at all. That's a pretty good feature, frankly, because as you go into future years, if your home value does start to appreciate, and the old concept of time value of money, if you get to pay off that $15,000, 3, 4, 5, 10 years from now, again, time value of money says that's a great thing for you, because you're able to pay that off in later years when those dollars are not as valuable. So that really, in my mind, is a pretty good feature. And the down payment cannot be used for closing costs. So even with the down payment covered, in some cases, you may still have to have some cash for the transaction to cover those closing costs, both non-recurring and recurring, which, as you may recall, we covered that in detail last week. Minimum FICO scores for zero down payment purchase through the Home Possible program. You only need 620. And Home Possible, by the way, is a Fannie Mae program. Zero down purchase Home One is a 700 score. That's a higher score requirement. And by the way, Home One is through Freddie Mac. And that's part of this product. This product by UWM is basically sort of a twist on two existing programs through the two federal mortgage agencies, Home Possible with Fannie Mae, Home One with Freddie Mac. So additional features are, and this gets a little confusing, for a zero down purchase using Home Possible, you have to have income at or below 80% of the area median income. Again, this is a Fannie Mae product. In Riverside County, here where our office is in Palm Springs, that area median income is pretty modest. It's about $78,000. So that does make for a pretty small window of the ability to be eligible for the program based on the income limit, but then at the same time have enough income to actually qualify on debt ratio for the home you're interested in. And unfortunately, what it does mean with the Home Possible and the 80% of area median, it means the price level you can use this program for is pretty darn modest, probably in the very low 300, 3.25 range, maybe a little bit higher than that, which even in our valley here, there's not a whole lot of homes at that price level available for sale. Now, the other program through Freddie Mac, the Home One product, there is no area median income restriction. So that means you can make quite a bit more than 80% of the area median, go 100%, 120 or more, 150, and you are going to have this program available to you. So that is a good thing. But it does require that at least one of the occupying borrowers on the loan is a first-time home buyer. That's what that acronym FTHB, first-time home buyer. So Freddie Mac's program, as you can see, quite a bit different. And I think this one could end up being used more often. No area median income restriction. As long as at least one of the occupying borrowers is a first-time home buyer, this could be a great program, again, through Freddie Mac. With Home Possible, there is no first-time home buyer requirement at all. But again, you have that 80% area median income restriction. So I think that's going to probably diminish to some degree the use of the program using the Fannie Mae Home Possible. But again, on the other hand, remember on the credit score on the previous page, Freddie Mac does require a much higher credit score of 700, whereas Fannie does go all the way down to 620. So you've got these guidelines that are kind of at cross purposes with each other. The bottom line here, this could very well end up being a decent program for some of you out there if you're either a first-time home buyer or not, and you're looking for a way to finance a purchase with very little cash out of your pocket. So what you want to do is contact us. I can go over these programs with you in great detail, show you the numbers, figure out which of the program options, Home One, Home Possible, first-time home buyer or not, area median income requirement or not. I can navigate through all that for you and give you some detailed numbers on what's going to be the best zero down payment program for you when you're looking to purchase a home. We're a client of UWM. We have been for quite a long time. So and again, UWM, by the way, they're a national wholesale lender. They don't make loans to the general public. They get their loan volume through brokers like us. So if you have any interest in this program, my phone number is on the screen there. Give me a call. I'd be happy to go over it with you in detail and help you achieve home ownership, make it a reality for you.